Hey guys, I am the Game Boy. If you hear any kind of loud noise in the background, please excuse that. That's pretty loud. I don't know if y'all can hear that. Bleh. I don't know if y'all can hear that. Welcome to another. I didn't even say it yet. Welcome to another episode of World of Gaming. If I can find the. There we go. Okay. All right. There we go. All right. Let's get right into it. So this first story we have comes from the Professor Layton series. This is I didn't know about this until today. This has apparently been going on for like a week now, but I had no idea about it. There's an anime coming out starring his daughter, Catrielle Layton, or for short, Cat Layton. It is coming to Japan in spring. I didn't get no Western release date. I don't even know if it's gonna come out in America. I don't know, but it's gonna come out in Japan in spring. Also, it takes place in London, and she also in this show she has a dog named Cheryl, which I don't know if if this has anything to do with the dog, but Professor Layton's real name is Herschel, so I'm assuming her dog's name for the name they got inspiration from Professor Layton himself. So that's what I think. All right, so in the last episode we talked about Minecraft and how they're coming out with a new mob that's going to be coming out next year. I saw that when I clicked on the link, I saw the word soon, so I assumed like, okay, maybe tomorrow or the day after that or the day after that, because there are only 3 days left. Because I saw the word soon. When I see the word soon, I think 3 days later. So, but apparently it's going to come out next year, sometime in January. The next one we have comes from Dissidia Final Fantasy NT. God, I cannot talk today. Alright, so there are some playable villains in this game. There is Garland, the Emperor, Cloud of Darkness, Golbez, not sure how to say that, X-Death, Kefka, Sephiroth, Ultimecia, I'm not sure how to say that. Ugh, shit. Motherfucker. Kuha, Jet, Kane, Ramza, and Ace. And then they introduced 2 new playable characters that are on the, the protagonists of the game. There is Lightning and Ishtola Rule. Yeah, that's how you pronounce it, I'm not sure. Whatever game the Ishtola Rule appeared in, I never played, obviously, because I've never heard of that name before. Also, this comes out January 30th next year, of course. It's going to come out in like 2015 or some shit. So, this next story we have comes from the Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney series. He didn't address the exact game, but he did say that it's going to make Ace Attorney fans happy. So I'm not sure if this is going to be like another Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney game, or if this is going to be like something similar to it, I don't know. But the producer, Motohiro Eshiro, in an interview with 4Gamer, he said, quote, I believe we'll continue working on something that will make Ace Attorney series fans happy. We're also currently coming up with a new title, so personally speaking, I think it'll be a challenging year. Like I said, he says currently coming up with a new title, so this could be a spin-off, or this could be a completely different game from Ace Attorney, something similar to it, but kind of different. If that makes sense. I don't know what I'm saying. Okay. Next story we have comes from the Dragon Quest series. These are some games that are on sale in the App Store right now. There's Dragon Quest IV, Chapters of the Chosen, Dragon Quest V, Hand of the Heavenly Bride, and then there's Dragon Quest VI, Realms of Revelation. This is all for $9.99. Be sure to get that while you can, because once time is up, it's going to go back to its regular price. Next, I almost read the next story. And there's Journey of the Cursed King. That's $12.99. And then you can also get the original Dragon Quest for $2.99. So be sure to look out for that. And I think it was the last episode, I'm not sure, but this one is a mouthful. It has a long quote. This is like the future, I guess, of the Elder Scrolls. It says this was the director. I don't know the guy's name. It didn't give me a name. So I'm obviously never going to figure out, because apparently there was more than one director for Elder Scrolls. He says, quote, I'm very happy to say that you can expect 3 more DLCs and a full new chapter for ESO in 2018. We're not slowing down at all. There's so much to do and explore in Tamriel, and we are very excited to take you to some highly requested areas next year. We'll officially announce the first DLC of... Bleh. There we go. The first DLC of 2018. Sorry, I lost myself. Just after the first of the year, but here's a small preview. It's a dungeon-based DLC called The Elder Scrolls Online Dragonbones. As the name implies, it is Nord-based in theme, with each of the 2 dungeons expanding upon the lore of that region. Coming with Dragonbones is an update full of quality of life improvements and additions, including at least one long-awaited feature that everyone who cares about their character's appearance will love, and the homestead storage items I talked about earlier. We'll give you more details on this update when it launches on the PTS very early, next year. It's not always about new content, of course. We'll be spending some time adding more improvements and fixing any outstanding issues and bugs. Stay tuned for the PTS patch notes for updates on those, and obviously, keep your comments coming on the forums and elsewhere. We value your feedback and take it very seriously. So, basically, of course, in the beginning, he says we're going to get 3 more DLCs. We already heard about one of them called Dragonbones, so we know that this one's going to come out early next year. So meaning that the other 2 are probably going to come out later. It didn't tell me anything else, but it did tell me that this is the only one that I know about so far. Until he says anything about the other 2, that's when I'll report it. The next one we have comes from Devil May Cry series. I wanted to report over this yesterday in the other episode, but apparently like the letters were just fucking, for some reason they were cut off. I don't know how that happened. So, well, I had to fix it. So I fixed it. So today I'm going to report it, because last night I was tired as hell. It's called Devil May Cry Pinnacle of Combat. That's a new Devil May Cry mobile game. That's for the Android and iOS, and it's not available now, but you can pre-register for it now, so that you can immediately get it when it comes out. Also, there's, in Devil May Cry related news, there's a Dante figurine that is coming out in April, and that is $190. So if you have the money, go ahead and get it. The next show we have comes from King of Fighters 96. That is coming for the Switch today, and you can it's not like a physical release, because I think 96, of course, came out in 1996. So, but you can download it for just $8. So that's an okay deal. The next one we have... Hold on. The next one we have comes from the Persona series. There are 3... There we go. 3 dancing games. The first one's called Persona 3 Dancing Star Night. Then there's Persona 4 Dancing All Night. And then there's Persona 5 Dancing Moon Night. So, when I heard about this, I thought it was going to be kind of like, what was it? J-Stars Victory Plus? Or J Plus Stars Victory? I don't know. I can't remember the original name of it, but I know this came out, I think, about a year ago, 2 years ago, or maybe 5 years ago. I don't know. It's been a long time. So this is all going to come out in April 2018 in Japan. Like I said, with the... Hold on, let me go back, because now I fucking forgot. The first story, Professor Layton. I didn't get no Western release date, but I will keep you guys updated on this. But the only thing we do know about the Western release is that it's, of course, going to be out for the PS4 and the PS Vita. Now, for our final story, we have Dynasty Warriors. For those of you who don't know what that is, if you played Fire Emblem Warriors or Hyrule Warriors, the people who made those games, they're making Dynasty Warriors 9. So, of course, there are some new characters named Guanxing, Yujin, Lianqi, Huazeng, and Zhonghui. These names get harder and harder to pronounce. Jesus. Okay. And this is gonna, of course, just a heads up, Dynasty Warriors 9 comes out February 13th of next year. And I was just fixing to say 2019 for some reason. Alright. Oh! Ooh, I almost pressed the X button. Alright, so that's it for the news today. If I can fucking take the goddamn camera. There we go. So, that's it for the news today, guys. I will see... Well, let me say something first. I always say this at the end. I am open to any kind of request. No video gaming news. Don't show the bed. Don't show the bed, because I'm going to probably crawl back in bed. No, not really. But... Shit. Indigestion, dude. I'm open to any kind of request. Anything along the lines of video games, really. But nothing with, like, the YouTube video games. the gaming YouTubers, you know, like Markiplier and the Rad Brad, and I don't want to, take Keemstar's job. And I know I always say that, but I'm serious. That guy could sue my ass for it. He could sue me. I don't know. But that's it, I think. Anything else? No? No, I don't think there's anything else. So, I will see you guys in the sequel. Goodbye, guys.